Hey, welcome back to the channel. This is Jim again from Bang Time Pool. Today, I want to touch on 4 different types of stop shots. Now, I did a video months ago on the Tru Stop Shot. Today, we're going to go over some specifics, meaning 4 different types of stop shots. And the first one I want to talk about is, I made a video on this, the Tru Stop Shot, meaning when we make contact with our object ball, that cue ball will stop and the object ball will continue on, okay? So when we hit, that cue ball stops right at the point of contact and we continue on. Now these are all important for position. You know, inches count in this game, okay? So if we need a true stop shot, we need to be able to execute that. You know, that's hitting center ball. But again, you're gonna have to practice, you're gonna have to know your techniques on hitting a true stop shot, but you need to be able to execute that cue ball stopping at the point of contact and the object ball continuing forward. So the second one I want to talk about is the replacement. Now again, I may not get position if I hit a true stop shot. I may need to just roll up another inch or 2 inches. And that's where the replacement comes in. What's that mean? My cue ball is going to replace the object ball. So again, this is going to be techniques that you're going to have to refine in order to perfect these shots. Now for me, I hit, I don't know, a quarter of a tip above center, if a quarter of a tip, maybe an eighth of a tip. In order to execute, this is probably the most difficult, because it is such a fine roll after contact, okay? So what we want to do is we want to make contact, and then this cue ball is going to replace our object ball, okay? So that would look like this, replace, and our object ball would continue to the pocket. So that's the second stop shot. The next is the stun follow. What does that mean? That means after contact, our cue ball is going to roll 1 or 2 times, so we have this kind of position, okay? So again, this is what we need to practice. Where do you need to hit it on the cue ball? For me, it's again a half a tip above center, but it's all touch, it's feel, it's practice, it's shooting hundreds, thousands of times and getting the feel for this. Again, your cue ball makes contact, object ball rolls, and we want to roll 1 or 2 times past our object ball and the point of contact. Okay, so that was the stun follow. The next is the backslide. So as we went forward, now we may want to come back 1 or 2 revolutions of the cue ball. So when we make contact, it's still a stop shot, but after contact, we want to roll 1 or 2 times. So we're in this position. So again, each one of these has a specific point for positioning. Stop, replace, forward 1 or 2 rolls, backwards 1 or 2 rolls. So you can see it's a very tight in order to get position. We may have to roll back 1, roll forward 1, replace it, or stop. So that's why we're going over these 4 different types of stop shots. I'm going to show you these in a clip here, and we'll explain after the clip a little more in detail. So we just saw the 4 shots performed. Again, the Tru Stop Shot. We had the replacement, where the cue ball replaced the object ball. We had the stun follow, where the cue ball took 1 or 2 rolls forward, and we had the backslide, where the cue ball took 1 or 2 rolls backwards. Okay, these are 4 shots, critical if we want to take that next step. If we want to, get from an average player to a very good player, we're going to have to be able to get position. And like I said, inches count in this game. And what I mean by inches, if I can only hit a stop shot, I may not get position on the next ball. But if I can replace, that might give me the position that I need. Or if I need to hit a stun follow and roll 1 or 2 times, now I have position. Or hit that stop shot where I just roll back 1 time, 1 revolution of the cue ball. That may give me the position. So these are 4 shots. You're gonna have to shoot these, get the feel. A lot of it is feel, okay? So let's go ahead and practice these. Let me know in the comments, which one do you think is the most difficult? Which is most difficult for you? For me, the replacement, because it takes so much touch. Again, it's only an 1.5 to 2 inch roll. And if you have a shot of this length, 4.5 feet, then to roll up 1 inch really takes a lot of practice, a lot of repetition. So let me know in the comments which one's toughest for you, and give me a thumbs up. We're still working here. We're trying to build this channel. If you haven't subscribed, help us out a little bit. Give us a subscription. Hit the bell notification. You'll see future videos. You'll be notified of that. And practice, practice, practice. All right? Have a good one.